What's up everyone on the internet? Thank you for making this video part. I'm so excited to upload this one for you guys because for this anime review, we're gonna be taking a look at one of the most controversial animes that I've ever watched, and that would be Goblin Slayer. So Goblin Slayer debuted back in 2018, and right off the bat in the first episode, the show starts things off by introducing a magical priestess who soon joins up with a group of adventurers that are pretty new to the world of monster hunting. And by new, I mean that they're level 1 new. Anyway, they decided to go on a quest that seemed pretty simple enough, which was basically just go to a cave and kill some goblins. And while at first this anime seems like any other fantasy anime, it takes a dark turn as we see these level 1 adventurers get slaughtered by goblins. I mean, holy crap, this show gets gory as we see some of these adventurers get gutted and chopped up into pieces. But the worst has yet to come as we see just how evil these goblins really are as they violate one of the adventurers. Now they don't show it, but they do have the adventurers scream off into the distance, which kind of implies that, yeah, it's happening. And this happens within the first 5 minutes of the episode, and honestly, I wouldn't blame if you stopped watching the episode and just turned it off. But anyway, after the massacre, our priestess is literally peeing her pants at this point. That is, however, until she's rescued by the Goblin Slayer. And my god, does this man know how to make an entrance. When you see the camera go to this guy, followed by some heavy metal music, and watch this dude just cut through several goblins while counting off each kill that he makes, you know that this dude means business. And as episode 1 comes to an end, we see that the priestess decides to team up with Goblin Slayer, and right there, the season just takes off from there as we see these two go on several missions to just kill some goblins. Now, some of you may be asking, wait, he only kills goblins? Yes, but with every mission they go on, he does find new ways to kill these goblins, and he gets some style points because, man, does he get creative. And as the season goes on, he and the priestess eventually form a small group with other adventurers. An elf archer, a dwarf spellcaster, and a lizardman who's kind of both a swordsman and shaman. Looking back at it now, I realized that this series felt a lot like a Dungeons and Dragons game where you had the hero, the healer, the archer, the spellcaster, and the shaman all going on adventures together. And time again, the anime keeps referring to the gods constantly rolling the dice to determine the fate of the people that live within this world. And after watching this anime, it just makes me want to form a D&D game with my friends. But another thing I didn't realize was that this anime felt a lot like Doom. So while you have this anime set in a Dungeons and Dragons fantasy-like world and mix it with some of the violence and heavy metal music from Doom, and when you put those two together, it makes this show pretty badass. Now I will say that while most of the gore and nudity happened within episode 1, there are still several moments where the show goes a little too far, particularly on how they portray some of the female characters. And by that I mean the anime does go on the stereotypical boob route where you have some of the characters have big boobs, and honestly I found that kind of unnecessary. Hey look, I'm only here to watch goblins get killed. I don't need this sort of thing in an anime. But overall, I really love Goblin Slayer, and if you can get past episode 1, if you don't mind some of the gore, nudity, or boob jokes, then by all means go right ahead. Also, one of the best things about this anime is that all the episodes are on YouTube for free, and it's only 12 episodes, which means you could easily binge through this first season. Well, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. That was my overall review for Goblin Slayer. If you like what you saw, click the subscribe button so you always updates from this channel. I'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye bye.